Thank you, Javon. Good evening and welcome to tonight's regional news. This evening, we start off in Jamaica. With some 1.6 million Jamaican children registered between 1955 and 2017 without their father's names on their birth certificate, Pastor Michael McAnuff Jones has made a call for the Registration Act to be revised. McAnuff Jones told the media recently that the system today prevents a mother from naming the father of the child if she is not married to him. But if you're married, the system assumes that your husband is the father of the child. We feel that it is important for the system to allow every woman, whether you're married or not, to name the father of the child, whether he is there to sign the paper or not. He said in making such a revision of the Registration Births and Deaths Act of 1881, a penalty should exist to deter women from committing paternity fraud. Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tofton said the amendments to the legislation were before the Legislative Committee of Cabinet and were likely to be completed in the next 2 to 3 months. Still in Jamaica, amid concerns of a permissive culture of drug use among Jamaican children, there are fresh fears that easy access to marijuana-laced foods is putting students at risk of health complications in high schools. Stakeholders in the western parish of St. James are particularly worried that the consumption of ganja cookies and other marijuana-infused products could take hold. While school administrators were generally coy in response to reports of high school students in St. James getting ill after ingesting ganja cookies, cakes laced with ganja, several children confirmed the practice is growing. When Victor Newsom, principal of Irving High, was contacted, he acknowledged a recent incident but said his own investigations had not yielded substantial information. A teacher at another St. James school who requested to remain anonymous because she was not authorized to speak on behalf of the administration disclosed that she had personally seen students consuming ganja cookies at schoolboy football matches and fears that the practice could become more prevalent because the pastry was considered less dangerous than smoking weed. Jamaica decriminalized the possession of 2 ounces or less of marijuana in 2015. And now we turn our attention to Trinidad and Tobago. A digital employee was shot dead on his way to work on Monday. Police said that around 6:30 a.m., Dylan Fraser, 26, and 2 other men were in a car when it stopped at the corner of Coconut Drive, Morvant. As the car was about to turn on Lady Young Road, a masked man emerged from the bushes to the side of the road, walked up to the car, and began firing. Fraser died at the scene. The other men escaped. The killing took the murder toll to 466 for the year so far. Officers from the Morvant CID and Homicide Bureau, Port of Spain, later visited the scene and carried out investigations, but they could not say why Fraser was shot. Police said that Fraser's body was taken to the Port of Spain mortuary and a post-mortem examination is expected to be done today at the Forensic Science Center. Fraser had been working with Digital's social media department for the last 2 years. Well, that has brought us to the end of tonight's regional news. Thank you for watching. Back to you, Javon.